This is Miss Aisha here. Today we're going to learn about writing Playscripts.
This is an extract from a Playscript, Little Red Riding Hood. Please listen carefully as I discuss all the features of a Playscript. A Playscript is very similar to a story text, but it is set out differently to make it easier for actors and directors to use. What is an actor and a director? Actors and actresses are those who stand on stage and perform for their audience. They get to wear costumes and move around on stage while speaking, crying, dancing, and putting on the best performance they can for their audience. A director is the person who is responsible for everything that happens on stage. He puts the props on the stage, he decides where they will go, who will come on stage first, who will leave stage, when the lights will go on and off, when the curtain will go down and be raised up again. A Playscript is organized into scenes instead of chapters and paragraphs. The scene ends whenever there is a jump in time or when the scene needs to be changed, which means they have to change the setting on stage. They need to change the props that are on stage. If, for example, we were in the kitchen and we moved out into the forest, the back scene cannot be the same. The title of the scene often states where the action takes place. So if it's in a kitchen, it would say in the kitchen. If the scene is in the forest, it would say in the forest. This is a clue for the actors to know where they will be acting when they say their lines. A script is made up of a dialogue. The speaker's name is on the left-hand side, followed by a colon. A colon is the two dots on top of each other that come after the speaker's name. A dialogue is a conversation between two or more people. The character's speech comes next. You might notice that there are no speech marks. As a Playscript is mostly all spoken, there is no need for speech marks. As you can see, some of the Playscript is written in italics. Italics means when the font is tilted sideways. Does anyone read these words? These words are called stage directions. They are either written in italics or come in between brackets. These words should not be spoken. They should not be read aloud. They are there to tell the actors and the stage crew what to do. So Big Rabbit should not read out the word excited. What should Big Rabbit do with this line? How would you read Big Rabbit's line? When Big Rabbit recites his line on stage, he should be excited. It should go something like this. Of course I do. Let me just think how it begins. Ah, yes, I remember. Now let's look at how to go about writing a Playscript. This is an extract from the traditional tale where Mother asks Red to go to Granny's house. Now, you're to take the cupcakes straight to Granny's, Mother said, piling them into a wicker basket. No dilly-dallying, keep to the path and never, ever talk to strangers. Do you hear me? Yes, Mother, with a sigh. Red took the basket and hurried from the kitchen into the glorious spring sunshine. How could this be changed to a Playscript? Now, who is the first speaker? Yes, that's right. Mother is the first speaker. Now, what does Mother say? That's right. She says, now you're to take the cupcakes straight to Granny's. Now, if you have a look, you will notice that we do not include speech marks in a Playscript. We do not need speech marks. Now, look at the rest of the sentence. Did Mother do anything else besides talking that the actor needs to know about? Yes, that's right. She piled the cupcakes into a wicker basket. These should be added as stage directions to tell the actors that mothers should pile the cupcakes into the basket. How do the actors know that they should not read this bit out loud? That's right. These words either go in between brackets or are written in italics, and we call them stage directions. Next, Mother continues to speak. You do not need to write her name again. Add to her speech in the normal font. Who do you think speaks next? Yes, that's right. Red is our next speaker. Start a new line for the new speaker and write the name of the character with a colon. Remember, a colon is the two dots on top of each other. Now write Red's speech beside her name, with no speech marks. Now, does the story tell us how Red said this line? Yes, that's right. She said it with a sigh. Now, if I add the sigh after her words, this means she will say, Yes, mother. This does not make sense. I need to add the sighing before she speaks, so that she can know that this is how she has to say her line. Yes, mother. So she says her line with a sigh. Now, the story gives us more information about what Red does in a new sentence. We can add this as stage directions after Red has finished her line. So Red takes the basket and hurries from the kitchen. We do not need all of the extra information. The actor just needs to take the basket and hurry off the stage. The audience will not see the glorious spring sunshine. Have you noticed that stage directions are written in the present tense? This is because for actors, the story hasn't happened. It's happening right now and will happen again every time they perform it. All stage directions must be written in the present tense. Now, read the script that we have written so far. Make sure that you perform the stage directions, but don't read them. Now, see if you can turn this story extract into a play script. When you have finished, try performing your script to see if it makes sense. On the left-hand side, we have the story extract. On the right-hand side, we have what it will look like if it was a play script.